yawning at all.
Okay, you're not yawning at all. You never yawned. The man who never yawns.
I've never yawned once. Folks. Hello, salutations. It's good to be back with you once more. This is the That's Not Funny Comedy Podcast. We are a comedy duo, two best/worst buds that, well, we're trying to bring a little bit of our life into your world.
Our juice, the juices we create, the juices we're responsible for, we're trying to put those into your mouth.
You, of course, are the good folks at home.
As usual, as always.
And let's get into it, baby. TT, what was not funny for you this week? Because I've got some stuff brewing. I've got
most
some stuff
things
boiled.
this week were not funny for me. If I'm
feeling bad this week.
Yeah, most things. I mean, listen, I've been holding it together really well. I'm actually pretty proud of myself, but it has been kind of just vile lately. Yeah. There's just so many lost.
That's certainly not funny.
So many lost souls.
And folks, we're not trying to be funny here. Comedy might occur, but that is up to you to decide.
It really is up to you, and that's the That's Not Funny Comedy Podcast.
Goddamn.
Promise.
And we can say the F word now. Not so close into the initial stages here, but we're gonna be dropping Fs.
I mean, I don't even know if it matters anymore, does it?
I guess it does. No.
Yeah, I think maybe it doesn't.
We're gonna use Bleepify.
We got. There's a new AI Bleepify. That is not funny, but it's great.
Yeah, it's great. AI.
It's a game changer.
We're in the tiny little portion of AI where it's actually
before it's just
sick.
complete.
It's amazing right now. This is like 2007 internet where everything's like cash fucking money.
Yeah.
But in 2 years, 3 years, maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
With the rate that this shit's going.
In 20 years.
You're going to have like a avatar of your child getting murdered as your I don't know.
It's going to get so bad.
There's not really anywhere I can go with that,
it's
folks.
It's going to get so bad. Well, it's just, it's going to be so predictive. Like, just, can you imagine when it's better at predicting what you're going to do than you are?
Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, it already is. Like, sometimes with these targeted ads, I'm like, okay, if you're not somehow inside of my thoughts, then you're really fucking good at guessing shit.
Yeah.
Because this is something I was actually thinking. I didn't even say out loud. Targeted ads where you don't say anything out loud and you're like, I'm like, is Bluetooth somehow permeating my brainwaves and like talking to my devices?
Yeah, folks, he's been slowly slipping into psychosis here for the last like 6 months. So it's
not easy.
It is not. No, I think I mean there is a certain point where like you just get enough statistics on stuff and it's extremely predictable.
Yeah.
Which is like not.
But sometimes it'll just be so random.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way.
There's no way. Pickle juice today.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining your AI assistant's gonna order you Desitin. Like it's gonna order you Desitin because Desitin is you put it on your asshole.
Oh, okay.
When it's getting chafed.
I feel like Desitin is the name of like a space villain. And like
one of your books. It's a good name.
One of your books.
You know what?
Desitin's League.
I've got a strong name for you guys, and this is funny. It's not funny. Southwick. Sathwick. That's like an Indian prince. It is. Southwick. He's Indian.
Yeah.
He's Indian.
Really?
And he's gorgeous.
Absolutely.
And he's a studio vocalist. He goes in and does paid studio vocals for people, and he's my current website developer.
Oh, wow.
But he is. I would roll in the hay with him.
Yeah,
he's beautiful.
Wow.
It's expensive.
I want that Seth dick. Come on, baby.
It's really expensive.
Give me a little something.
We're paying
we get it. You're doing well. You're doing well.
We're not. We're desperation building a website right now.
But your website is good.
I hate our website.
Yeah, the only problem with your website is it looks a little templatey.
The FAQ looks like FAGs.
Yeah, and it's literally an effeminate guy being like, "How can I clean for you?"
Oh my god!
Like that's really funny.
Yeah, no, it really.
He's got an FAQ really on his website. It just looks like FAG, and the man
it really does.
He looks like it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But he looks like a homosexual fellow,
he really
right
does.
Underneath a gay slur.
Oh,
and that's not what you want.
Coda early years.
God damn!
What is Coda early years? I like this.
Yeah, I like
Coda. Are you Benjamin Buttoning right now?
God
are you
damn.
Benjamin Buttoning backward in time? I want to meet young Coda, but I like old Coda quite a bit.
Yeah, I need old Coda that's earned his stripes. Young Coda, I feel like is like a sensitive boy that somehow got spit up and chewed out by this world. And I get it because I was a sensitive boy. by this world.
And I was a sensitive boy that got spit up and chewed over.
Sometimes I wish you were still that sensitive boy. For me this week, I just want to talk to you guys about something near and dear to my heart. It's something I'm remembering. My hatred for the YMCA. Folks, why the fuck are YMCA memberships so goddamn expensive? How much do you think the YMCA costs? Riddle me this, sir.
I mean, I feel like for you it's like $70.
Okay, well yes, but that seems like too much for the YMCA.
Really?
The YMCA should be like max $60.
I mean,
max $55.
These are thin lines you're drawing.
We're talking about 17% here. I mean, this is a lot of money when you're talking about, like, okay, the Y, here's what I'm saying. The Y should be $60 max, and you should have like 3 guest abilities a month.
How many?
You get no guest abilities, and it's $20 for a guest pass. I wanted to bring my lovely girlfriend Roxana swimming with me. $20. I thought they were joking. I thought I was a young man making a joke.
Okay, so I mean, you gotta think though.
And 70 is too much.
You gotta think though. How much does it cost to operate that facility?
Aren't they getting kickbacks and like a bunch of like?
Is it government subsidized?
There's got to be some government shit in play.
Are they a nonprofit?
I'm pretty sure they're a nonprofit. They're like Goodwill, where they like do shit, but they don't really do shit, and they're just like, hey, we do shit, and we charge.
Goodwill is running a great racket.
Yeah, no, Goodwill is a bunch of goddamn.
Where do you donate when you do like not HubSpot? God, I got sales.
Hucksters.
Hucksters. You donate to Hucksters now. The only thing they take though is children body parts. So it's.
I mean, hey,
you don't get to donate often, but when you
do, for the right clientele, that's actually
huge write-off.
But no, I went to the YMCA today because I restarted my membership, and when did the YMCA become a glorified daycare? I'm not even a kid hater, but there were far too many children there.
I mean, every time
for $70, I'm not paying for this many kids. I'm serious.
Aren't the kids caged up?
No, the kids are running a goddamn muck.
They're running a goddamn
One
muck,
little girl was walking through the entrance as I'm trying to leave. She like looked like a weird cold zombie. I'm like, you have nothing to be afraid of. What are you doing? And today, I was trying to get in and get out because I was like, hey, I signed up online. I'm just kind of in a hurry. Is it okay if I just kind of like give you my ID? And this young gentleman, God bless him, great chin on him. He just was really taking his time, even though I said I was in a hurry, and he was training. He was taking training opportunities. God. And then I was like, oh, yeah.
That is never okay.
Can I sign the waiver next time? He's like, oh, yeah, for sure. And then he was like, 15 seconds later, yeah, so I just sent you the waiver. We got to get you signed before we can actually let you in.
Was this your first time at the YMCA? Did you just get the membership?
No, I went about a year ago, but then I stopped making payments.
Yeah, there you go. That was a lot of spit.
That was a lot of spit. I mean, I get passionate talking about the Y. And the funny thing was he was like giving me a condensed version of the waiver, and I thought this was funny because he was like, yeah, so like pretty much the waiver is pretty straightforward, but like one thing is just like don't take any pictures in the locker room. And I was like, I really hope he says that to everybody. I hope it's not just me. I mean, I'm having a bad day, but I'm not that type of evil.
I don't look that.
That's not me.
I don't look like that, do I?
But no, I was looking on the website, and it literally, they have a shower program. They have a free shower program for the homeless. And I'm sorry, shouts out to the homeless. Like, much love. But I'm not spending $70 to shower with the homeless.
Person shower. I mean, they
I would pay extra to not have the homeless.
They probably pay a 16-year-old
enmeshed with my shower experience.
$12 an hour to like hose it out with cold water.
I don't know. I don't know how much it's dirty in there. Yeah, it's literally dirty.
It is the YMCA.
And I don't want to. I was in a rush, and I tried to go to Target to get flip-flops. Target doesn't sell flip-flops. They're out of season. I didn't want to go barefoot. I had to go to Big 5. I'm an 11 and a half or a 12. We're not near a Walmart in time.
Walmart is always gonna have flip-flops.
We're not near a Walmart in time.
I know we're not near a Walmart in time.
I needed it today. I needed sauna today.
But I'm just saying. All I'm saying is
I needed sauna today.
Walmart is the kind of business that will stock anything anytime.
Well, that's fine and well, but that we're not near a Walmart.
Where did you go to get your?
Are you being paid by Sam's?
Did you get? I'm not.
Well, why
I am
are you
being
talking
paid
about
by
Walmart?
YMCA though.
Okay, well that makes sense when you said $70. Folks, comment below if you think $70 is an apt price to shower with screaming children.
Okay, listen, the screaming children and the homeless people. That's a little off-putting, but where do you?
A little off-putting?
Where do you get? There's nowhere else that gives you access to a pool, a sauna,
and that's
exercise equipment.
And that's I would literally pay for a place that I would live outside of my means And when I was in Seattle, I spent like $120 at the Olympic Athletic Club. Folks, if you live in Seattle, do yourself a favor and go to the Olympic Athletic Club. First of all, they have fantastic hours, literally open until midnight. Second of all, they provide towels to you. And you have no idea. You have no idea unless you've gone from a towel surplus to a complete dearth of towels where you have to bring your own. You have no idea. I would pay $150 for the towels.
For me, I would leave the towel in a bag somewhere and it would get musty. Like if I had to bring my own from home.
Towel management, if you're trying to go to YMCA on the daily when you don't have a you don't have a washer and dryer in your own house.
Did you ever like when we were kids together?
Really an issue.
Did you ever like go through my backpack with me? Did you ever like see how completely and absolutely fucked? Like there was always.
It's easy to happen.
I loved bananas as a kid. Here's the problem: I would always forget about one banana, and then one day I would be like, "Why are there flies around my backpack? And why is it wet on the bottom?" And then I would get into the bottom, and there would just be a putrid, vile black sludge. Yeah. And then I would have to try and clean up all my shit.
I was just saying, then you have to eat it.
Then I have to eat it.
I would brought up not to waste food.
Hole in the bottom and squeeze it through the bottom of the fucking sack into my mouth, like
a forbidden
goblin slut I am. But no, I can't take care of myself.
Yeah,
I can't take care of myself.
Neither can I, and especially when when mold's on the line.
Yeah,
folks, that's a problem for me, and you're gonna learn about that later.
He really doesn't like mold.
I had a run-in with mold today. I had a run-in with mold today.
Well, he probably thinks he's sick. And
I instantly had a headache, and I instantly was like, my lungs feel weird.
Yeah.
I was exposed to mold today, folks, and that's not funny.
It's fucking hilarious.
All right.
I just love you. I want to start doing things to you where it's like not actually mold, doing things where it's not actually mold, like tricking the shit out of you. I'll like fake that I'm sick. I'll like chain smoke 3 cigars and have like a thing and be like, dude, I think I was sick the other day. And then 3 days later, you'd be like, I got it.
My coworker came into my office the other day and he was going home sick. And if you're going home sick, that's fine. But like, let's make it brief in my closed office. Like, let's do that.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, my stomach just really hurts and my skin's all clammy. And I this is where I start to hold my breath, folks. I literally will hold my breath.
He does.
And I try not to make it an obvious thing, but I don't want to take any risks.
I think that it's fine for you to draw lines, man. I think it's fine for you to be like, oh, if you're feeling under the weather, can we just like talk out in the lobby or outside?
I have problems with assertiveness sometimes.
Yeah.
I have problems with assertiveness.
It's really funny because you're hyper assertive with
I know.
You're hyper assertive with me.
Right. Well, that's because we're stuck together.
I need to be a stranger to you somehow.
I know.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you with a brick. Just aim for the head a lot and see if I can cause some amnesia.
Folks, we've got some stuff
sometimes
here.
That pans out. Sometimes a guy got severe head trauma. And then he was
coordinated amnesia is great.
Coordinated amnesia is great, but then also like head trauma, I'm gonna go on a limb and say 99.9% of the time it's bad. But one guy got like hit really hard in the head.
His dick grew.
And no, he could just play piano. Like
no way.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Can you just look at...
We'll look it up later. We'll look it up later. We're on the
later.
schedule here, folks. We're not a news show, but here's some things that you should know.
I really like the end part
I
there.
do like your do-do-doos. Scientists who discovered mammals can breathe through their anuses receives IG Nobel Prize.
Wait.
Wow.
Okay, that's the picture.
Folks, it's 2024, and this is what science has been reduced to. Have a little decorum.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say I did not expect an all-Chinese crew there.
Definitely not.
I expected
Australians to get up in the booty.
Or U.S. is in there, Canada's in there.
I would not have anticipated the Chinese spending so much time on.
But the Chinese, I really would not. And the look on his face, can we go back? And look on the guy on the left's face. No, I'm not talking about that guy. Look at the guy on the left. He is having too much fun here.
He's like, are you sure I can really do it?
I feel like his mom,
Charles,
or like maybe it's like he's got someone in the audience that like does bad stuff with him, and he's making eye contact with them, and he's like, you see what I'm doing right on stage right here? You see what I'm doing? I'm doing what we do bad on the side, and I'm doing it right on stage. So
is it really? I'm getting away with this?
I'm getting away with this. Okay.
The world still holds many unanswered questions. But thanks to the efforts of the research teams awarded the IG Nobel Prize on Thursday, some of these questions which you might not even have thought existed, now have answers. I don't like it when reporters try and be cute, but this is okay.
Yeah.
This is okay.
It's about ass breathing.
Yeah,
so.
we now know that many mammals can breathe through their anuses, that there isn't an equal probability that a coin will land on heads or tails, and that some real plants somehow imitate the shapes of neighboring fake plastic plants. Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah, stop it. Give me the news, not a goddamn trivia show. That fake medicine, which causes painful side effects, can be more effective than... You're given 4 examples? You're getting 5 examples?
5, yeah.
And that many of the people famous of reaching lofty old ages lived in places that had bad record keeping. Okay.
What is happening right now?
This person literally, they were in like a pageant.
Can we give them a bad review on LinkedIn?
They were like a person that like put together pageants, and then they were like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try journalism. The awards, which have no affiliation to the Nobel Prizes, aim to, quote, celebrate the unusual and honor the imaginative and spur people's interest in science, medicine, and technology, quote, by making people, quote, laugh, then think.
People, quote.
While making, quote, people laugh,
there
then
we go. Full on breakdown of frontal lobe.
Damn. In a 2-hour ceremony, it was weird, right?
Reading this, I
feel like I'm under psychological attack by CNN Science right now. In a 2-hour ceremony, as quirky as the scientific achievements it was celebrating, audience members were welcomed to their seats by accordion music. Before a safety briefing warned them not to, quote, sit on anyone unless you are a child. What kind of weird pedo shit is that?
Not to feed, chase, or eat ducks.
And to throw their paper airplane safely?
Okay,
I want to open fire on this entire convention.
I don't even know it's like if you were at the convention, you were writing the article, I feel like 1, you dropped 30 IQ, and 2, you can't help but like to cope with it, you're like reprocessing through silliness.
No, absolutely. Like he was there and he literally absorbed too much psychological trauma. Now he's got to be kooky.
Can we get a picture here? Because I want only to see it. No, go back up. It really looks like one of them is jerking the other off, or they're both jerking each other off. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, absolutely.
Like it really looks like they're jerking each other off.
Absolutely.
Anyways.
No,
maybe they are. Maybe they are. We'll never
know. So let's see. There were 2 paper airplane deluges. Is that deluge? During the ceremony in which the audience attempted to throw their creations safely at a target in the middle of the stage. What is this guy? Professor Sander Wouterson, Wright, displays an oversized stuffed worm while accepting a shared IG Nobel Prize in Chemistry for research using chromatography to separate drunk and sober worms. Good shit. Among these
listen.
No,
the
fuck
way
that.
They did that.
No,
the
fuck
way
that.
the way they did this is wrong. Okay, the way they did this is wrong. But I do really appreciate the idea of.
Are these men funded? Is that where our tax dollars are going?
They probably are funded.
I'm sick of this shit.
They could not be.
They're prolonging cancer and AIDS to make a quick buck, but yet we've got breakthroughs in drunk worm science.
I mean, shit. Think about all the money we spend on dumb stuff.
Among these collecting their prizes was a Japanese research group, Japanese, not Chinese, led by Ryo Okabe and Takanori Takabe.
That's nice names.
Who discovered that mammals can breathe through their anuses. They say in their paper that this potentially offers an alternative way of getting oxygen into critically ill patients if ventilator and artificial lung supplies run low, like they did during the COVID-19 pandemic.
My God.
So this is them laying the groundwork right now.
Yeah.
2026, COVID's coming back, and they're putting an air tube up your anus, folks.
Oh, I love it.
You're getting shivved in the ass. American psychologist B.F. Skinner was posthumously awarded the Peace Prize for his work attempting to use pigeons to guide the flight path of missiles.
Wait.
How do you get the Nobel? 1927?
How do you get the Nobel Peace Prize for attempting to use pigeons?
Well, I think it's the IG Peace Prize or whatever, because none of this it's all wacky shit. Like it's not real, you know. While a European-wide research team was awarded
from you mean Instagram?
What's that?
IG Instagram? Do you mean
no?
Instagram?
No, it's called IG. I don't know. That's just what it's called. The IG Nobel
I mean, B.F.
Prize.
Skinner was dead way before we got this fucked in the head.
Yeah,
as a species.
absolutely,
B.F. Skinner was like,
Jacob White and Felipe Yamashita won the botany prize for finding. Okay, so you're just gonna skip over. Okay, they're just saying all this shit. They won the botany prize for finding evidence that some real plants attempt to mimic the leaves of nearby fake plants. That is interesting, actually.
That is very strange.
James C. Lyle won the physics prize for demonstrating and explaining how a dead trout swims.
What?
Thank you. And a French-Chilean research team won the anatomy prize for studying whether hair swirls in the same direction on the heads of people in the northern hemisphere as in the southern hemisphere.
Well, and why wouldn't they give the answer to it? Like,
right? Yeah, they're like that one. You're not.
That one we're not
giving that one.
That's
away
behind
so
a paywall.
Easily.
We put that one behind the paywall because everyone wants to know.
This is I don't even know. I was gonna say first interspecies marriage, but that doesn't even do this justice. I don't know.
There's
what
a
this
cow
is.
and then a cat on the cow,
and then a man in a Ghostbusters, not onesie, but what are these? Dungarees.
This is like exactly what the world would be if everyone did ketamine 3 times a day. And if everyone did, and I would be okay with it if everyone did ketamine 3 times a day. That would be fine. This would be great.
Right.
This would be like business as usual.
Right. 100%.
But we don't all do ketamine 3 times a day. Only some of us do ketamine 3 times a day.
Exactly. And I don't know. Honestly, I'm glad we don't live in this world.
Yeah. Well, you would be if you did ketamine 3 times a day.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
These are people that
need help. We need to help these people.
I feel like none of these people, and I don't mean to like be so like reductionist or whatever, but I feel like none of these people have any problems. They're all just like I'm gonna find out if worms are drunken. We can tell. Like that's somebody that like has a trust fund when they're like 3.
Yeah, and just like has like a really nice life.
Yeah, you need to quit with all that.
Yeah, we should traumatize people more.
I think so. I mean, it's good for the society.
We need to figure out the right amount of trauma.
What is it? Strong men create weak times, create strong men.
Create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create bad times. Bad times create strong men.
We need more strong men and bad times to get those strong men. Actual Nobel laureates presented the prize to the 10 IG Nobel winners who all won a now obsolete Zimbabwean $10 trillion bill. Okay. You guys,
Jeff is actually going to quit his job.
Dude, I'm going to go
liquefy all of his assets
really quick
to try and firebomb
really quick.
IG.
When I was 17 years old, I was very contrarian, and when Kesha and LMFAO were like on the top of the world, I really considered when they both came to a concert in Seattle. I was thinking like
LMFAO is an artist?
Yeah, the party rock guys.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, you do. Folks, when LMFAO and Kesha came to Seattle, like 20% of me literally was like, I could maybe do something good for society and open fire. Yeah, I already said open fire once, so I wanted to think of a better way, but I'm too worked up to even think straight. Yeah. It is frontal lobe failure. It is because I'm getting upset. Folks. I'm getting upset at all the YMCA kids. I'm getting upset at these kooky goddamn scientists, and I'm getting upset at how popular LMFAO and Kesha were. You know, party rock is in the house tonight.
Oh, okay.
Everybody just
do a good time.
I mean, really. But it's funny that
you really didn't like that.
No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
I like it. I like it.
You
well
shouldn't.
enough.
You shouldn't.
Everybody's in the house tonight.
No. It was like some like 41-year-old light-skinned guy with his nephew who they ended up like having some sort of fucking.
That sounds like a lot
disputes.
of fun. 41-year-old light skin. Wait.
Is a light-skinned.
Are you
guy.
starting? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were slowly
light skin
slipping into the
the
new culture.
No. But folks, comment below if you hated LMFAO, and if you didn't, then you just turn the shit off.
I really thought you were gonna say comment below if you really hated light skinned black guys.
Honestly, I don't even want to fuck with this anymore. I don't want to fuck with this anymore.
Okay, my turn. Give it to me, baby.
God damn.
I hope this is good. I saw this earlier and I was like, this could be great or it could be okay.
I know. I saw it too, and I was my interest was literally peaked.
Yeah,
so I was like,
my interest is peaked. Okay, folks, coming from AP News. A bag of Cheetos created a huge impact on a national park ecosystem. Wow. That is.
If a bag of Cheetos could ever look dead, that's definitely looking dead.
This is a
I want like a little chalk line around it.
This undated photo provided by the Carlsbad Caverns National Park shows a bag of Cheetos that was dropped off a trail by a visitor in the big room at the national park near Carlsbad. A bag of Cheetos gets dropped and left on the floor. Seems inconsequential, right? Hardly. Rangers at Carlsbad Caverns National Park in southern New Mexico describe it as a world-changing event for the tiny microbes.
I mean, it's the butterfly effect.
They call this specialized subterranean environment home. The bag could have been there a day or two, maybe just hours, but those salty morsels of processed corn. Everybody's writing like a...
I'm so sick of
those
this.
salty morsels of processed
This is AP
corn
News. Have some professionalism.
made soft by thick humidity triggered the
love.
growth of mold on the cavern floor and nearby cave formations.
Oh, that sounds like my nightmare.
To the ecosystem, to the ecosystem, the cave had a huge impact. The park noted in a social media post explaining that the cave crickets, mites, spiders, and flies soon organized to eat and disperse the foreign mess, essentially spreading the contamination. The bright orange bag was spotted off the trail by a ranger during one of the regular sweeps that park staff make through the big room, the largest single cave chamber by volume in North America, at the end of each day. They are looking for straggling visitors and any litter or other waste that might have been left behind on the paved trail.
I'm just having people are by and large not great stewards of places. So
how is this just happening now?
Yeah,
this has happened before.
Cheetos are the worst of anybody's concern.
Yeah,
like there has to have been worse things.
I mean, there literally does. Literally does. I feel like this probably isn't as big of a deal as they're making.
Oh, I swear to God, if we're getting kooky again, I'm gonna be pissed.
We're already starting to get a little bit kooky. The big room is a popular spot at Carlsbad Caverns. It is a magical expanse filled with the towering stalagmites, dainty stalactites, and clusters of cave popcorn. What is that? From this underground wonderland in New Mexico to lake shores in Nevada, tributaries along the Grand Canyon, and lagoons in Florida, park rangers and volunteers collect tons of trash left behind by visitors each year as part of an ongoing battle to keep unique ecosystems from being compromised while still allowing visitors access. I think the answer is just like don't anymore. Don't allow visitors access.
Yeah. You don't get to get the beauty of the natural world.
You don't deserve it.
If you're all chalked up on soybean oil and modified wheat starch, then
you don't get it.
Can't give it to you.
Yeah, we're gonna blood test you first. We're gonna see how much plastic is in your fucking brain first. That's a callback, folks. We're gonna see how much plastic is in your cum first.
And
so come in this cup. It's too much.
We're doing we get a plastic separator here. If you're more than 6 parts per million plastic, you're out. You're getting exiled.
And I can tell you right now, you're more than 6 parts per plastic.
I can see it.
You can come in the cup still if you want, but
actually come in the cup.
Come in the cup.
Come in the cup.
That's just for me though. Get the fuck out of here. Clean yourself up. Most of which ends up where it belongs. In garbage bins and recycling containers. I just love too that like at the end, the end use case for the garbage bins and recycling containers is just giant fucking wastelands of garbage, and then just dumping all the recycling into like Chinese rivers. But for the rest of the discarded snack bags and other debris, it often takes work to round up the waste, and organizations like Leave No Trace have been pushing their message at trailheads and online, and that's a noble cause.
I'm starting to lose hope right here.
The Carlsbad Caverns volunteers, cones, and caverns didn't notice they walked through specifically. The Rangers kits includes gloves, trash bags, water, bleach mixtures for decontamination vacuums, and even bamboo toothbrushes and tweezers for those hard to reach spots. As for this, but can you imagine trying to clean a cave
with tweezers?
Yeah,
and bamboo. Why bamboo toothbrushes?
I
don't want to get a damn
biodegradable
splinter.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sick of this shit.
Well, they made that call, not you.
Right.
After the bag was discovered in July. This is just ongoing. As for the spilled Cheetos, word told the Associated Press that could have been avoided because the park doesn't allow food beyond the confines of the historic underground lunchroom. They need to implement scanners. After the bag was discovered in July, cave specialists at the park settled on the best way to clean it up. Most of the mess was scooped up. No fucking shit. And a toothbrush was used to remove rings of mold.
We lowered a Filipino migrant down there and we punched him in the stomach so he inhaled it all up. That's actually what happened. So we thought maybe we could scoop it, or maybe we could do the inhalation by the Filipino migrant.
Oh, hey, Zimcolo.
Oh, Zimcoli.
Hold the fuck on. Yeah, we did change our name again.
We had to change. We had to change it up, man. Turns out when you're wife, you're gonna get a lot of incest porn.
You're gonna get a lot of incest porn, and
know that,
and just not the right audience.
It's not.
We could dive into that,
not
but it would probably wait. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. Most of the mess was scooped up, and a toothbrush was used to remove the rings of mold and fungi that spread to nearby cave formations. It was a 20-minute job.
Then why the fuck is this all over every single news outlet? A 20-minute job over crushed Cheetos at the bottom of a goddamn cave?
They literally called it a world-changing event.
I am so sick of motherfuckers being cute.
Robert Melnick, professor emeritus at the University of Oregon, has been studying the cultural landscape of Carlsbad Caverns, including features like a historic wooden staircase that has become another breeding ground for exotic mold and fungi. He and his team submitted a report to the park this week that details those resources and makes recommendations for how the park can manage them in the future. Yeah, I just have to think like the exotic mold. Like, I don't know. Here's the thing. God, I don't want us to destroy all this stuff. I want us to be nice to this planet. Right. You know, I do. Right. I try. I do my absolute best.
You really do. You're a saint.
Thank you.
You're a saint.
But here's the thing that like a lot of people, and you know what? This is my take 5. I'm gonna take a quick take 5. Here's the thing, folks. Okay. This planet is not built around conservation. Okay, this planet is built like if you look at the Cambrian explosion, if you look at like rapid, brutal shifts in like temperature and in like oxygenation levels of the atmosphere and oxygenation levels of the ocean, like this planet is built on like violent, aggressive, explosive species changing drastically the ecosystems that they live in, and sometimes the entire planet. Like, I mean, when you look at algae blooms across the entire ocean on the planet Earth, like this has a massive, massive effect. When you look at like the trilobites kind of like rising up during the Cambrian explosion, all of these things have massive repercussions.
I feel like trilobites are fake.
Yeah,
like
they
just
are.
made
they
trilobites right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they do look fake. They're really cool looking.
That's like what a snake oil salesman is like is ridding your body of. Yeah, no, you're full. You're off the radar in trilobites right now. But I've got a serum.
But I have a serum.
I have a serum,
and it is my cum, and it can only be absorbed in your mouth.
Yeah, you don't happen to have any crushed Cheetos, do you? Because that would really.
All right. Here's the thing. Like
you got 4.
I know. Don't. I know what I got. I'm watching the timer. So
I'm letting people know. That was for the people.
Oh, that was for the people. Well, you know
Love
what?
using cola.
This is how confident I am in myself. I'm going to take a hit off of my vape in the middle of my take 5.
Wow. This man's a rogue. This man's you would think he's a professional. You'd think he's a professional.
That's nice.
God,
folks,
I'm just.
We need to not destroy our planet. Yes. Okay. Absolutely. I literally am a conservationist. But what I think people need to realize is that
planet don't spin.
This planet is filled with organisms that are exploitative, right? Like the goal of each organism on this planet is to reproduce until it fills the limits of its ecosystem. And all of the organisms that are capable of doing that. Life is not a game of, it is a game of compromises, right? But this is ecosystem compromises. This is synergies that occur within species, and those synergies come and those synergies go. But when a species does get the ability to expand rapidly and grossly, it absolutely does. It absolutely does. And so we're expanding.
They're going to dominate if they want.
They're going to dominate if they can.
In any facet,
what is the number one priority of a species? To blast out, just to dump cum.
Yeah, no,
they're all
true.
Trying to dump cum
and
bust babies.
Yeah, what's up, baby?
And so, like, I'm not saying that the way that we treat our planet is okay at all, but I think contextually remembering that the world we live in today, we're like, preserve this world, but the world that we live in today is a world that is beautiful and has come from so much change. So much cum. I mean, literally,
we've bukkakied this entire
so much
macrobiome.
I wonder.
Folks.
I want like a really, really good scientist to estimate how much cum has been from the dawn of from the entire. It's a lot. Oh, it is not an insignificant quantity.
What's above trillions? Quadrillions? What's above quadrillions? Septillions?
Septillions?
I mean,
septillions? Google.
Septillions is another thing we got to rid your body of.
Yeah, we got to get the septillions out. But no, my point is that like this beautiful world that's here is here in the wake of so much carnage, and that carnage is beautiful and the world is beautiful, and the fact that life continually evolves to fit into these new ecosystems that are created by extreme exploitation of rapidly reproducing species, that's the name of the game. So like no way, shape, or form free pass on humans, but like we are not unique. Trilobites, they got all sorts of fucking crazy back in the day.
Like if elephants were able to have access to iPads, like they'd be watching.
They'd be doing the whole.
They'd be like you have no fucking idea what elephants would do if they give them the chance, and that's why we never have to let them have that chance.
And that's why we never have to let them. They can see iPads, but we gotta block their cuck porn.
You got one.
So,
left.
folks, that's pretty much my point. Is just remember that we're not unique.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of mold. We're just coming Cheeto dust.
Nothing wrong with a little mold and Cheeto dust.
And it takes 20 minutes to clean up.
20 minutes to clean up.
So don't even really
one
make
Filipino
that big of a deal
guy,
about it.
one gut punch.
I mean, you really can
Is that
do
what
a lot
you
of
said?
damage.
You gut punch a Filipino guy. He can't breathe the whole way as you're lowering him down on the rope, and then he has one big inhale at the bottom when he can finally breathe again.
Exactly. He's an American hero, by the way. I'm not denigrating this brave Filipino man.
A Filipino rope vac.
He's a literal American hero that's doing God's work.
And that's my take 5. That's my take 5. I'm done. I'm tapping out early. I'm tapping out early.
Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Folks, we're going to go to our new segment here that we love so much. This is a segment where we take AI-generated images of folks and we assign a backstory. This is a service-based segment because we want you to be prepared if you ever see somebody that looks like this in real life.
What do you do?
You have a decision tree already mapped out. You already know
exactly
where you're going to go because you know what they've done, and this is called Who Are You?
By the way, ooh.
Yeah. I've got something for him already.
Ooh. Yeah. You take the lead on him.
For me, he's kind of a Nigel Thornberry looking motherfucker. You know, like I could see him out in the wilderness, like doing some. He's trying to give the elephants cuck porn. He's literally like he's like a scientist that is out in the jungles. He's doing all this renowned work, but then like 20 years after he dies, you realize he was doing some nefarious shit.
Here's the thing about
he's like, what that trunk do?
Like, my gosh.
Yeah. Look in his eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Look in his eyes. He knows what that trunk do.
I bet an elephant trunk would not feel too
the
darn
worst?
tootin' bad.
I feel like it would suck your dick skin right off. Yeah,
suck your dick.
It'd be like a goddamn Laffy Taffy wrapper.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a terrifying. That's terrifying. That's terrifying.
Come on. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say that I think about dogs sometimes, and I'm like, I literally thought about. Sometimes I talk to the police. I talk to my counselor. Everything's totally kosher. Cool. Everything's
I'm like
kosher.
getting over it, but
well, no, they said it was okay.
Okay, well,
no, just like I think that like it would be nice if everyone had like fuck dolls for their dogs.
Okay, so like a dog, and when you say that, just clarify. You don't mean a model of your dog that you can fuck. It's a dog. It's a dog replica that your dog can fuck.
It's a model of me that my dog can fuck while I jerk off. No, it's a model of. It's just it's like a dog. It's just like a mounting. It's just like a mounting thing. It's just like
there's got to be doggy pocket pussies. There has to. And if it doesn't, that's folks.
Well, no, people
love their
wrong.
dogs, and people want their dog to come.
It seems really no. They don't want their dog to come, but they should want their dog to come.
No, there's people that want their dog to come.
There's people,
yeah, believe you me.
In like in a healthy way though. Because I want my dog to come in a healthy way. I think that's a really important distinction.
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
a healthy way. Okay.
Yeah. You want your dog to do a healthy
This isn't going to go well. I'm going to make this product, and it's not going to go well. This is not going to be bought by the right people or used by the right people.
What would it be called?
Pup pump.
Oh, yes! This is why we're a team.
Puppy, the pumpy pup. The pumpy puppy.
No, there's nothing
it's
that's going to be.
Pup
Pump is fucking gold, baby.
But no, I'm serious. It's like we domesticate these guys. We already take away so many liberties,
and we're not gonna let them come.
Like there's times. No, there's been times where I'm like, I'm the thing is a pillow wedged up, and he's. Oh,
you see him doing it?
I see him, and I'm going to the other room. Wow. I'm gonna go into the other room. I'll be back in a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? You literally just let him go to town.
Yeah.
What do you do with the pillow? You do make sure it's taken care of, right? Or do you leave
Suck it dry. Yeah, no, I do take care of the pillow.
That's the other forbidden go-gurt.
I do take. You think I'm a like?
I'm just double checking. You're a forgetful guy.
I am a forgetful guy. You know what? There's
There's
probably been times where
you haven't 1,000% taken care of the pillow.
I probably haven't 1,000%.
You run a successful business. Okay, there's a lot in the mix.
There's a lot in the mix.
You can't always be tuned into.
You season these dogs want to season these pillows. You know, you want to season it up. Anyways, if anybody wants to invest, Pup Pump, coming to dark alleyways near you.
Oh my gosh, that's good shit. That's good shit. I feel like
she did porn.
Really?
Yeah, she did porn, but like 20 years ago. She's still frisky as hell.
I could see it. I see her as like I see her as like the CEO.
I feel like somebody who's saying they did weed, you know?
Right, yeah.
Maybe I should say she made porn.
It wasn't Hustler, it wasn't Playboy, but it was like this kind of nascent, like budding, like Playboy, like offshoot.
Okay, magazine?
Yeah. It was a magazine, for sure.
Man,
now she's a board member on a nonprofit, really quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Now she's a board member on a nonprofit.
She's extremely successful now.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting, like, that shift in culture from like naughty pictures in the Playboy mansion to like just repulsive vile acts videoed and distributed to like every single person alive
and every child that can get their hands on a keyboard.
Do you I mean, you know, you got to just think, I think it's so funny. You look back and you see like I'm sure, you know, good Christian families and with grave concerns about Playboy and Hustler, and you're like, you just fucking wait.
Right.
You
don't
wait.
Even know.
You just wait until there's a Futanari video of Princess Peach getting the shit banged out of her.
What is Futanari?
By a womp. It's a person. It's a lady with a penis.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Is that what kind of like zhuzhed up term is that?
I don't even know. I don't even know what it really means. Can you look up what Futanari actually means?
I'm gonna bypass that one. But I do want to mention what happened to those movie theaters where people could just go in and watch porn. That's something I'm glad that we moved away from as society.
Real. It's still real.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
And people are like jacking off in the theaters?
Yeah, the place. Remember the place in Bremerton that we were gonna do? I've tried to get you to
closed down. By
I
the
know
way.
It is.
Yeah.
I know it is. But
I love how quick to respond that you know it is.
Yeah, I know it is.
This man literally. We played a show right across the venue.
I was really excited about this.
And after the show, you know, a lot of the times we'll call each other, you know, after we depart, and we'll kind of do like a touch base, kind of like a, you know, what went good, what didn't. And Tyler gets this tone in his voice sometimes when I know he's got this starry gaze eyes, like this is gonna be actually fucking huge. And he had this tone where he was like, Jeff. And I was like, oh my God, like somebody was in the audience and they wanted to like open up for them at like a fucking huge show. Label. Like, oh, there's what's up? Jeff, I literally just went across the street. You know that sex store? And I'm like, okay, yeah, where's this going? Dude, I went there and I talked to the people that work there, and then they proceeded to show me 15 glory holes, Jeff.
Okay, listen.
15 glory holes,
That's
dude.
a big deal.
I want to have like a sex show. We gotta convince the venue across the street to have like a sex show, and we can incorporate the glory holes.
You want to know
what
Angel and what they said? They said, yeah, we could do that.
Okay, well,
they did. They were like, whoa, okay.
Angel, love you guys, but you guys should be shut down. You should be shut down if you think that that's a viable opportunity.
What was it called? Elmo's what
sex store.
Fucking
and it's been part of the fabric of Bremerton since like literally the 60s or 70s.
Is it already gone?
It's gone, yeah. It's gone.
I want to like business swap them.
Yeah.
I actually really don't want to do that.
Dude,
you gotta think. Why did they have so many glories? You gotta think. How did they ever get were all the glory holes full at one point?
Back in the day, they're like
when did they make the call where they're like, we've got to expand the glory holes? Like, you know, like this is
they
like
initially
a
had 7,
decision.
but they
doubled it up.
They
to
went
14.
the way of the shopping mall. The glory holes used to be filled.
Oh my God!
And they're like, you know what? Things just ain't like they used to. Business just ain't the same since online porn.
Yeah,
they could literally have a version of the Cars movie, where people stop taking highways and take interstates and stuff.
Yeah, the only thing that that you can really sell there is like sex toys, but even those you can buy online.
Right.
It's not like a clothing store where you can try it out first.
Right. Yeah, 100%.
You can kind of look at it.
I went to a
see it.
sex store recently, and there's some debaucherous shit.
I love it.
There's literally like
I love
there's
sexual depravity.
There's like these like creature cocks or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just these huge like venous like amorphous fucking
it's a whole
pieces
thing, Jay.
of rubber, and I'm like,
there's
what
a whole part of this
happened
world
to
that
you
are...
in your childhood? And like, don't ever talk to any children.
Here's
also,
the thing,
on the
guy.
fucking
here's the thing, guy.
topic of children.
Well, you get up, okay? You cook fucking oatmeal.
I want you to
for
put
breakfast.
your cervix out of commission with that thing.
You cook fucking oatmeal for breakfast. You have cream of wheat for breakfast, okay? You have your fucking half-calf coffee with low-fat creamer in it. You go on a 10-minute fucking
all these
cycle
type A people are
while you get ready for work. You do your meditation.
Yeah.
You listen to an audio book
Right.
about how everything's gonna be okay on your way to work, and you punch in.
This is her actual reality.
And you fucking fill out transfer
And
reports for some bullshit all day, and then you get home and you just want to
Release
get
a
fucked.
little. You just want to have a little bit of you
by a
time.
4.5 inch wide alien cock. I get that. I mean, okay.
It's what you're saying. 4.5 inch wide alien cock.
It's not an exaggeration.
That's not an exaggeration.
I was thinking about it, and I know about these things. I'm aware. I'm painfully aware of these things.
Painfully aware.
Painfully aware.
All right. Anyway, she's a nonprofit owner by
Freudian
day,
slip.
creature cock enthusiast by night.
Enthusiast by night.
He honestly he looks bad, but I could see him being good.
Yeah. What does he do? Accounting.
I was gonna say, is he like he's like somebody that wants to be a therapist but isn't good at it?
Oh no.
Is that so? He like wrote a book and he's trying his best to help, but he's just not very talented. Is that fair?
Yeah, I like that.
There's
what
something
a sad life, though.
He's a fine guy. Like, there's really no problems with him. He doesn't have the it factor, and he means well. He really means well.
See, I feel like I feel like you can do drugs to get the it factor, though. Like, I feel like if you're like boring, you just need
Not
to do.
him. He's too afraid.
He's too afraid. Yeah.
He's too afraid of the drugs.
I feel like though, if you don't have that it factor, I feel like you need to just go on kind of like an escapade, and it can't be short. It can't be like a month.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to be like you've got to go on like a 3-year bender.
You need to have a brain altering experience.
Yeah, you need to go on like a 3-year bender, and I think you
want a
come
180 your physiology.
Come back with the it factor. You know what I'm saying? Like I think a copious amount of drugs really can change someone.
I could see it, but I don't want to spend any more time on him. He's that uninteresting.
He is pretty boring.
He's that uninteresting.
He is pretty boring, and he's
right,
squinting.
last one here.
He's never liked the sun.
We try not to do the children.
Yeah, we
try
always
not to
do
the
though.
children. I feel like
He's a beautiful boy.
He's a beautiful boy, but I feel like he could be evil. He could be. He's like a siren. He's like crying in like a haunted hallway, and then you get closer to him, and he's got like 6 mouths. You know, like he's just a little bit too perfect.
Sure, I could see that. Yeah, he feels like a painting. This one actually feels a little bit like a painting.
I could see it. Kind of looks like Lupin, honestly.
A little bit. Beautiful boy.
Beautiful boy. And I don't mean anything about the 6 mouths thing with Lupin. I just mean this is a wonderful.
I mean, Lupin is a bit of a siren. We were out to eat the other day. And you're always trying to rein your kid in. You're always trying to keep him kind of contained.
Please do.
I do.
Please do.
And I do a fine job, but you're gonna be flabbergasted by this.
I want to say something earlier about. Can I mention something over there?
Oh sure.
But afterwards. But
oh gee, it's gonna be slightly hurtful. Folks.
It's gonna be slightly hurtful.
It's gonna be slightly hurtful. Okay, so now I'm waiting for my whippings.
Well, should I give it to you first?
Yeah, just give it to me first.
I just thought it was really funny. Because Lupin did like a raspberry, in your face. Like he's like, and everything was great. You were like, Lupin, that is not okay. That is not okay. We don't do that. But actually, no, sorry. I redact that because you said, Lupin, that is not very chill. That is not very chill. And it was just the juxtaposition of like disciplined authority parent saying not very chill. It just made me think like when Gen Z is parents, they're going to be like, hey, that was not trill lit as fuck. Okay? That was not on the vibe what you just did. You just did was not, it was not, what you just did was giving and not in the right way. You know what I mean? You said that was not
no,
chill.
That's fine. Okay, that's totally fine. I'm fine with
I
that.
just
Yeah.
thought that was really
no,
funny.
hey, that's how I talk to him. I call him bro. I say chill with him. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to be homies with this kid. I also have to be his dad sometimes.
You got to be
know?
both. My dad would always be like, I'm not your parent, or no, I'm not your friend. I'm your parent. And I would always think, well,
why can't you just
be both?
Why can't you be both?
Yeah. Be both?
Yeah.
He would really, my dad friend-zoned me a lot.
Yeah.
Like, he would really tell me we're not friends a lot. I don't
That's
think that was really necessary.
That's
but
super not chill.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like,
I know. Yeah.
You definitely should be friends with your kids.
Yeah, but I don't think. I mean, you shouldn't be too friends with them. You should be friendly, but I.
Well,
calling your son bro, that's a little bit weird to me. Not in like a bad way, but it just something about that sits weird. It's not even sits bad, just sits weird.
Weird.
To me.
Yeah. I don't know. He's my bro. I mean,
Yeah.
I love him. I like hanging out with him. He's my bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, hey, one day you guys are gonna be doing.
he's my
ketamine
boy.
together. That's
One
gonna
day
be
we're gonna be doing
beautiful.
that. It literally is gonna
It's
be beautiful.
nice.
That is.
But no, okay. You were trying to rein him in at the Applebee's.
Oh, I was trying to rein him in at the Olive Garden. By the way,
really?
Red
That's
Lobster.
so funny.
Red Lobster shut
They're
down.
back, baby, aren't they?
Wait,
They're
are
coming
they?
back. I thought I
Are
heard
they
they're coming
coming
back.
back?
I think they're coming back. We'll look it up.
I hope they're not.
What?
Yeah.
Cheddar Bay, baby. You ever been? It's a beautiful place.
Okay, listen. Red Lobster, to me, it just... if they could just sear...
Endless shrimp? I don't even like shrimp, but for those that do, I respect it.
Who the fuck am I talking to right now? You hate seafood. You like Red Lobster?
No, but I appreciate Red Lobster as an American institution.
Okay. It's like... For me, instead of them installing like an actual air filtration system that like pumps air out and brings air in, what they did is they installed a pipeline, a fucking 1,800-mile pipeline up to Alaska and underneath a fish processing facility where they put all the fish, they push all the fish guts into a big pit. They just fucking push all the air through 1,800 miles of pipe over to the Red Lobster. They need to take better care of their air, okay?
Wait, really?
Yeah, it smells like...
You have a problem with the air over there?
100%.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Honestly, for me, fuck Red Lobster.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that you
and
had
I like fish and
You like
I love
seafood, yeah.
lobster. I like it. I like it a lot.
Interesting.
But, yeah, I'm not a Red Lobster fan. I'm glad they're gone.
Wow.
But I was trying to rein him in at the Olive Garden next door.
Okay.
And that's the day we found out Red Lobster was gone, and I had a little party. That's actually why we were at Olive Garden to celebrate.
Because you went to go to Red Lobster?
No. God, no. We went there once like 2 years ago, and I don't think I'll ever go to a Red Lobster again.
Wow. Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Red Lobster was like a nice place that my parents went.
Yeah.
And air quotes nice.
Okay, I was going to say,
Air
here's the
quotes
catch,
nice,
Jeff.
yeah.
Here's the fucking catch, Jeff.
And it was horrible for somebody that doesn't like seafood as a child. And I loved tacos like way too much, because, obviously.
Yeah,
it's
in his blood.
And I just remember mahi tacos. Oh, maybe I can get that. And then my mom was like, that's fish. And I was so deflated. When I had one glimmer of hope.
Did you get them? Had you already ordered them?
No, I would always get like fucking chicken
mac
strips.
and cheese, chicken strips.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Literal bullshit.
This kid loves Red Lobster.
I think they had
for no
mozzarella
reason.
sticks though, and that was a good time.
Okay,
That's a
yeah,
great time.
good mozzarella sticks. Anyways, we're in the Olive Garden, and I'm trying to keep
Please,
this kid reined in.
please.
He's keeps talking to this older lady across the way, and she's like, she's liking it. She's liking it, but like I'm like,
Is she really liking it though?
I mean, well, that's what I was kind of worried about.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of worried about. But he he keeps engaging with her. He probably engages with her like 8 times over the course of the dinner, which is too much.
Oh my god. 2 times is acceptable.
Yeah, 2 times is acceptable.
2 times is the max. 3, I'm starting to uncomfortably laugh.
Yeah. So,
okay, what happened?
check this out.
What happened?
Check this out. You fucking idiot. She likes this kid so much. They leave. She comes back in, and she just puts $60 on the table and says, "Your child is amazing. Thank you for letting him spend time with me."
God. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So
I love you. And just so you
so
know,
she has children of her
was-
own that don't talk to her anymore. That's what's going on with her.
She was at.
She's
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
make
no,
up
no.
for lost
She
time.
was at dinner with her grandkids.
Yeah, those are just kids that she's in a Big Brother Big Sister program with.
But no,
woman's
here's the
got a lot of
thing.
darkness
Just
in
so
her.
you know, so that you're not judging me, I was aggressively reining him in. I was aggressively reining
I
him in.
would like to think so.
I almost hit him.
Okay, that's the appropriate response.
Yeah, that's the appropriate. At
Thank
the
you.
6, when we passed the 6 mark, I was like, piece of plywood,
Right.
one whack. This kid will not go over that.
Absolutely.
The median.
I'm going to make him nonverbal. I'm going to hit him in the back of the cerebellum and fix this shit for once and for all.
Oh, God.
That's good. That's really good. I cannot fucking handle people that think everybody else thinks their kid is cute too. And folks, I'm not a kid hater. I vehemently disparage kid haters, okay? Because it's just bitch made, okay? Don't hate kids, okay? There's just no reason to hate kids. There's a lot of things to hate about kids, but don't hate kids, okay? That's just doesn't make any sense. But so that's nice, because if you didn't rein him in, I was gonna lose respect for you, just like the time that I found out that you would entertain getting ferrets. That really was a dark day for me.
I like ferrets a lot.
That was really a dark day for me.
Do you not like ferrets? Because here's the thing.
No,
I can understand you not wanting ferrets, but I can't really understand you not liking ferrets.
Ferrets they didn't do anything wrong, okay? But every single person that chooses to get a ferret has done something wrong. and I, again and again and again and again and again. And our society needs to rid ourselves of them. There have been no good ferret owners in my experience.
Welcome to the FEP.
There have been no good ferret owners in my humble opinion experience.
Okay.
In my 32 years of life, every single person that I've seen with a ferret, I'm like, you have more issues than just having a ferret.
Okay, here's a question. Have you gotten to hang out with ferrets for a while? Have you ever spent a measurable amount of time with a ferret?
Not in a place that I've liked, because the places have always been filthy and disgusting, and I've been uncomfortable.
Okay.
But one time online,
you had sex with a ferret?
I had sex with a ferret, and it was the biggest newcome. We talk about newcomes here.
Talk about newcomes. They're pretty important, folks. If you're not hunting for newcomes, start
What
now.
are you doing with your life?
Bill, if you're on here, I love you.
Bill.
I love you.
That's his father-in-law. Folks, but I did see a GIF of a ferret, and it was very funny. It was a very cute little ferret. He was doing a backwards walk stutter, and I was like, you know what? That's pretty funny.
Here's one thing. Here's one thing. You may have known people that didn't have ferrets with the scent gland removed. They do that now.
If they
remove the scent gland, and they stink 8 times less.
I want to know if that procedure is more than $300 per ferret. Okay. If you're because you have to have 2 ferrets, I guess they have to have companions or whatever. So if you drop $600 on getting your ferrets, zhuzhed up,
you may be a respectable person. At some point
I
in
could
your
maybe
life,
fuck with
if you go to enough therapy.
I could maybe fuck with you. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it needs to be, I mean, because like, I guess just I hate poor people. Because poor people always have ferrets. I don't know. I'm working this out in real time, folks. We're building the plans of land. I'm not really sure. I just know what I know. And you should never have to be subjected to this horror.
You haven't seen a ferret leaping through tall grass. Once you've seen a ferret leaping through tall grass, then
shit changes.
Shit changes. Yeah.
It's like people being like, you don't know until you have kids.
Yeah.
It's like you don't know until you've seen a ferret leaping.
Yeah. You really don't know until you have kids. In every direction. It's not just one direction.
Right.
You don't know until you have kids.
You don't know what you had. You don't know what you have now.
It's God. Oh my God.
Okay, so folks,
you think you know what time is. You think you know the value of time before you have a kid, and then you have a kid, and you're like, it's all over.
I'm not going to say "told you so," but I will say "told you so."
Yeah, sure you did.
I will say "told you so."
Sure you did.
I told you a lot.
Sure you did.
I told you a lot. You didn't believe me. Folks, we're getting to the point here where we've got a brother battle brewing. This is a portion where we take AI-generated songs. Sometimes about mundane things, sometimes about our own life, and we bring them to you, and we try to have you guess, really judge whose AI song is better. So my AI song is about when you breathe in a little bit of mold, and then you start to immediately have symptoms.
I love and you didn't make the title, did you?
No.
I love the titles this comes up with.
Moldy Mind.
So good.
Moldy Mind,
Can you
folks.
get me a Suno over on my end?
I'll get you a Suno, big dog. I will get you a Suno. Absolutely. Let me.
I love it.
Let me get you going right over here, and then I'm gonna just get over here. Pause.
Oh man.
Can I go?
You went reggae.
Nice. I went reggae. Yeah, I went reggae. Oh, God.
This is so far so good. So far, so good. I'm feeling pretty good.
How do I? Because typically, oh, okay. Give me.
You gotta like click into it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There. Oh, not even that.
Oh,
Not
you
even
clicked
that.
on Groovy Reggae on accident
Oh.
instead of Moldy Mind. Yeah, you gotta click on Moldy Mind there.
Okay.
There she is.
Okay.
There she is.
There we go. There we go. But then we're in this.
Yeah, don't
hellscape
sit there.
again.
There you go. It's okay. It's okay. You're
No,
gonna
but
be
then how
okay.
do I?
You're gonna be okay.
Okay.
You're beautiful.
Right.
I've always liked our name, Gratifying Award 762. We deserve that name. We earned
sure
that
do.
name.
We've earned our stripes. All right, Moldy Mind here, folks.
Moldy.
I walk into the musty air. One sniff got me in a scare. Mind play tricks, I swear I do. Feel the coughing coming through. Walls are green and I see the spores. In my head I feel the wars. Try to breathe, but chest is tight. Even though it might be
This is really
alright.
good.
Moldy mind plays games with me. Symptoms come too easily. Got me thinking way too fast. Infections don't hit so fast. Eyes go getting sore. Feeling things I've felt before. Tell myself it's in my head, but it lingers there instead. Rise and panic, can't ignore. Got me running for the door. No, it's silly, but it's real. That's the moldy mind appeal.
Woo!
Moldy mind plays games with me. Symptoms come too easily. Got me thinking way too fast. Infections don't hit so fast.
This is too good for me to think about my song.
I know. I need to think
This is
about
really
this
good.
song next time I'm getting psyched out about
Literally,
smelling
you should
mold.
download. You should get this.
I gotta
Yeah.
play this in my workplace. Because sometimes there's mold in my workplace, and I'm gonna leave that to you to kind of think about. But it was really bad. I was checking out like a fire sprinkler system because we got to get annual testing, and it was next to this area where there was apparently mold. I'm like, I don't know how there got mold in here, but this is really unacceptable. They really don't, but they feel like they do. I literally had a headache 45 seconds later. And then I was like, do I gargle salt water? Last time I gargled salt water erroneously, I actually got like a weird sore throat. All right, here, give me 1 second. I gotta get back here.
I mean, is this another good? Here, do you want to give him one of our? Wait. Why'd you?
I'm just getting.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Do you want to give him? Do you want to give him one? An old one? You want to give him an old one?
No, that's okay. I'll just talk about the mold, folks. It really is a problem. Because, like I've said before, you are owed nothing. Okay, just like those goddamn ringworms on the bottom of the Carlsbad cave, they got a good thing. They got a good surprise in Cheeto dust. Okay, they're rejoicing. But you can get a bad surprise in literal mold spores inside of your body, making it so you can never be the same person that you were before that incident. I mean, you could literally go into a forest and get attacked in the face by a fucking crow, okay? And then you could have your retinas damaged and you could be blind. And I don't want to have this level of anxiety, but I do, okay? And I should probably be on different medications than I am. Because I just learned today while looking through the news, the ADHD medications
psychotic.
can give you psychosis, and that is fucking scary, especially when you just upped your dose. But, anyway, folks, you're not promised anything in this godforsaken world. Try and protect yourself. Try and protect your body. When you have the opportunity to hold your breath near sick people or near moldy things, or if you have the opportunity to, like, wash your hands before eating food, especially if you've been like touching a lot of weird shit, and maybe don't touch shit without protected hands. Like, gloves are actually your friend. In my older age, in my 30s, maybe it's just post-COVID, but I've gotten before eating, I wash my hands like 2 or 3 times now. It's really crazy.
Wait, really?
If I have like,
wait, really? You wash your hands before eating?
Yes, I wash my hands before eating.
Every time.
I tried. I would say 90% of the time. I
Wow.
really try to make an effort. I really try to
wash
make
my
an
hands after I go to the bathroom, and I wash my hands if I get something sticky on them.
You don't wash your hands before eating?
No.
Okay, that's an issue.
I'm fine.
Well, you're not actually. You have a lot of ailments.
That's actually pretty true.
Each month you're like, okay, this is the real one. I think I'm gonna die. So
This guy's not wrong.
All right, we got something cooked up here?
I'm getting close here.
yeah, listen, you suno while I go on my diatribe about how dangerous the world is. I mean, folks, like, comment below if you fucks with me, if you rides with me. Like, we're fragile beings. Yes, we are resilient, but we're also fragile. Okay? Sometimes your spine can just bust out on you and you got a fucking slip disc and you will never, ever be the same. All right, let's go.
I just need to get...
I can only stall on my anxiety tirade for so long.
There we go.
Okay, thank you. Brilliant. All right, so what do we got here, TT?
We've got a polka with a Ukrainian accent. This is a song about spam and how you really don't like.
Ugh.
How you really.
I hate spam emails.
I'm
so sick
well,
of that shit.
and here's the, and every time you sign
Especially
up for something
people that are
new,
too fucking fastidious with their emails.
every time you sign up for something new, you're like, I shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
I shouldn't do this.
Right.
It's gonna just make this worse.
It's about to get bad.
It's about to get bad, isn't it?
It's nice.
So this is, and I just like the context of, doing this to a polka. I was trying to think of a fun, something interesting. Wow, you picked my number, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want one or two? I'm just trying to keep the show rolling.
Let's do one.
I'm just trying to keep the show rolling.
Hey,
What's
you
up?
own this, okay? You picked my number for me. I'm fine with one though.
Okay.
But don't. I mean, yes, you did keep the show rolling, and I appreciate that. But you did pick my number for me, and that is a thing.
All right.
Okay. You don't get a free pass on that.
It gives you one or two songs, folks, and we like to pick our own
Salted
numbers.
avocado says obsessive compulsive disorder. Salted avocado.
No, I don't quite have that though. I really don't. I don't quite have OCD. I've got a host of other things, but I don't think OCD is really.
No, I don't think you do.
I don't think I do. Yeah, I kind of wish I did, honestly. I feel like I'd be a more successful person if I had OCD.
I don't think you do. I think OCD is like one of the
I feel like I'd be a lot better at like organizing things and like keeping on track of things.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
OCD versus ADHD. I don't know.
I could be like a famous. I could be like a famous graphic designer.
I think the thing with OCD is like you get the outward appearance of success and organization, but you just are inwardly like obsessively compulsive.
Right.
And so it's like
none of it really is.
You get the illusion of of organization, but you're constantly just completely unsatisfied with your performance.
Yeah, but that's like that's
already our
far.
lives. Yeah. Just add it. Just accelerate a little more so that we can at least be functional.
All right, spam blues. Spam blues. Let's get it, baby.
Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go.
Inbox filled with junk and tags. Every day I feel the drag. Promise deals and bright new swag. Wishing
the
for
Ukrainian
an
accent.
email flag.
Definitely not. But do you know what a Ukrainian accent? You singing in a Ukrainian accent.
Click the link and sign my name. Hope for gold and end with shame. Endless offers play their game. Inbox bursting feels the same.
I gotta tell you, I'm impressed.
Thank you.
The digital jam. I can't do it. You can do it.
Subscribing where I can. Still I get it, man. Oh man.
I mean, this is something we can all really identify with, especially with Ukrainian accent.
I don't know why, but it just felt so right. I deleted stuff once to fit Ukrainian accent in and didn't quite delete enough and then deleted more. I was like, this is happening. And they didn't give it to me.
Yeah, I mean, well, the folks, I mean, they're still being decimated over this. We got to give them whatever we can.
Messages I scream,
Lost in subject, having dreams. None of them be what they seem. Instead of making it a Ukrainian accent, they just made it broken English. None of them be what they seem.
Right. Or piratey. It is a little piratey. Yeah. Okay, I think mine was a little bit better.
I think yours was a little bit.
I think mine was a little bit
You guys
better.
have any thoughts there?
But I don't mind. I will tell you though, I really am sick of all the godforsaken spam I'm getting.
Yeah.
Like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave me alone about the
You
thing.
do unsubscribe whenever you get it, right?
It's real people spam. It's fucking reps being like, hey, I'm your dedicated contact for this and this. I work with a lot of people, and one of the things that I hear is blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I have not responded the last 3 times, so please please shut the fuck up.
But you have to be able to see if they like put something meaningful in there. Like you have to.
I'm like, well, am I interested in this?
Well, no, but like are they ever gonna send you something that you do need to see?
No, it's motherfuckers being
Then
like,
spam them.
Why
not just spam 'em?
Because you know what? I admire the hustle. They have a hustle that I don't have. Okay, I'm hate reading it. I'm like, God, I wish I was this. I wish I had this level of perseverance and determination
And sliminess.
Exactly.
I wish if we could just fucking make a baby,
Ugh.
you know, it would be really
We
fucked up.
did that one time in the FaceTime or the face smashing.
Yeah,
We made
beautiful?
a beautiful.
It was a
child.
beautiful baby.
It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
God damn.
I like that app. That's a fun app.
It's a good
if you
app.
guys haven't played around with
Just
that, it's fun to make babies. with
Make sure you
people.
don't have psychosis when you're in the middle of it. Yeah. Folks, this week, you know, we like to send you off with a little homework. You know, this week, try a food that you've never tried. You know, I'd say try a food you never tried. You know, it could be something crazy, or it could be something like if you've never had like a star fruit, try an actual star fruit. You know, or you could go to the Asian market and try like a weird thing you can't even see you don't even know what the label is. You know, that's up to you. But try a food this week that you've never tried. What do you got, TT?
I usually do a bad one, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna do.
You need, and it can be bad, but it needs to be actionable.
Yeah, well, it was okay.
No,
it was
you said,
actionable.
like,
yeah.
Hurt a child or something.
No, I didn't. I said
what you
get someone you don't like that much with poop chocolate. That's what I said. I didn't say poison a child.
I don't know. You said something about molesting children.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't even know. That's gonna get us in trouble.
You can't say MC.
You can't say that.
And rightfully so. It's not even funny, honestly. All right.
It's not even funny.
Unless it's that
That's
six-mouthed
not comedy.
That six-mouthed siren.
Six-mouthed siren, baby. Then
Yeah.
you do whatever you want to him. No, mine is actually gonna be play around with a drink, like try and make a drink you really like. Like for me, I figured out like 2/3 water,
Both consumption based for us this week.
a third 100% real cranberry juice. Okay, like 8 to 12 drops of lime, a little bit of Mio or some kind of sweetener. Like do some. You can add muddled mint. You can add muddled cilantro. You can play around and find a drink you really like. And unlock the new life that you could have where you don't spend $400 a month on bottled beverages.
So easy to do.
I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can't stop. I'm trying. Somebody help.
No,
I need
or canned beverages, and you're gonna get aluminum poisoning.
Yeah, I hope that's not real, cuz
I think it might be.
Yeah.
I don't think the good folks at Coke are good folks. I don't think that they care about us. In fact, they might be trying to kill us.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're not far off there.
And they literally started their whole legacy selling drugs to people, which, you know, that's not the worst.
Can you imagine, though? That would be so wow. Can you imagine how much more Diet Coke I would drink?
Yeah.
If there was actually
there
Coke
still
in
could
it.
be a little bit in there.
There still could be.
There was a Chinese food that was the Chinese restaurant that was back in the day literally putting a tiny bit of opium in their food. Actually.
Was it working? Were they popping off?
Oh, they were popping off. They got caught though, but not before.
Like back in the day.
But not before those journalists had one last
20,
lunch.
30 years back.
Like I think 10 years.
Oh, that's really great.
They were doing.
I respect that. I like that a lot.
Absolutely.
Because here's the thing: you're not gonna make any drug addicts. That's the nice thing about that. You're not gonna make any drug addicts.
Yeah,
You're just gonna give people a good night sometimes.
Absolutely. You
actually
might give them
pretty
a
cool.
couple love handles here or there, you know, but you're not doing too much.
Wait, the opium?
Well, because they're eating the Chinese food.
So much.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly.
A couple love handles, crippling addiction to opium. Man, I like that stuff a lot. I like opium.
We know you do
a lot. Yeah.
We love you guys. We hope that you can.
I'm changing mine. Try some opium.
We hope that you can make it until next week, baby. Come on, 1 week at a time. We're in this together.
We will see you next Friday because we do stream this live on Friday.
We
but
do, but
you
don't
if you're
know
watching
that.
it VOD, you don't get to see it.
You don't get to see it.
You didn't even know where we stream it.
You got to wait till Monday.
Exclusive.
We love you.
Fucking mutts.
Mwah.
We do love you though. Mwah.